Welcome in, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So you are nearing an ending somewhere in your life right now, Scorpio. This is why you're here. And this is a message that your soul needs to hear as you're moving through it. So I've been called to use the Betty Boop Oracle card in your reading. And this is a message that is coming through this ending today. So the blunder is the message coming forward. You might be dwelling on past errors, or there may be a fear or repeating mistakes that are happening in your life right now. Stop dwelling on past errors. Forgive yourself, learn the lesson, and move forward with renewed clarity and strength. And on the flip side here, we have mistakes are a part of growth and learning. Laugh it off, embrace the lessons, and keep moving forward with confidence and resilience. So embracing your mistakes and learning from them is something that Spirit is encouraging you to do at this time, because whatever this heaviness is that I've been feeling here as I was preparing for your reading, Scorpio, I feel this is being released. And as I'm looking at the image of this Betty Boop, I'm getting Cinderella. Cinderella might be a sign for you in some way. And we also have the number 39 on this card. So a number frequency that is connecting you to this reading. You might have been seeing this number around, or it's significant for you in some way. Now we're going to pull a spirit animal that is also guiding you through this ending. And we are getting the zebra. You may have seen it. And if you have, it's your confirmation. And if you haven't, you're seeing it now on your screen. So the message is honor your uniqueness as a celebration of the diversity of life. You belong here. So once again, Scorpio, honor your uniqueness as a celebration of the diversity of life. You belong here. All right. So that is your spirit animal guiding you. And let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. I'm hearing someone saying, go back home. Maybe someone said that to you, or, you're being called home in some way. And I feel this is your internal home. So we're going to pull 3 tarot cards. The first one is the 10 of Swords. So I feel there's been some sort of loss or some sort of an event where you have realized a truth in the experience. And this was really uncomfortable. And I feel this was a harsh ending. So this is the energy coming forward here, 10 of Swords. We have the 8 of Wands. So what this ending is doing is unlocking an experience that felt like it was clogged up. And they're showing me a sink where the drain is clogged and someone is clearing it out so the water can move through better, more flowy. So this is what I'm getting with the 8 of Wands. This is the incoming energy. So you put some sort of energy out there. It's now coming back to you. So that is the 8 of Wands. And we also have the 2 of Pentacles. So this is a split on your path. I feel some of you are at a crossroads and you're about to shift in a new direction. So they want to just confirm with you, Scorpio, that you're exactly where you're meant to be right now in your life as you're watching this reading, as you're watching this video. Your path is about to split. And I feel you've been feeling this for a while. So you've been doing things to center and ground yourself because you've been feeling like you need to do that. Okay, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. Whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. Synchronicities, I'm getting deja vu here, alignments, everything is coming together for you right now. So don't be afraid. I feel some of you have been asking for some sort of clarity or guidance from Spirit, and you are now connecting with it today. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. It's interesting because as I'm looking at this card, I'm getting the red carpet and it feels like a murder mystery. I don't know if any of you have been to like one of those dinner murder mysteries or you watched like a TV show or a movie about this, but this is definitely coming through. I'm getting backstabbings here. I'm seeing some sort of rock bottom experience, but this is where you are rising from the ashes, from whatever experience this was that knocked you down, Scorpio. There's a major rise that is happening in your life right now. So whatever this was, they want you to let it go rather than holding on to it in your mind. There's something here, Scorpio. I feel a lot of you wander in your mind. Right? I feel a lot of us do. I also wander, and sometimes it takes me into beautiful places and sometimes not so great, right? So this is where they want you to not focus on the things that didn't go right, but rather on the things that are going right. I'm seeing something here that you have been carrying from your past, right? This is something that happened, and whatever the situation was, I feel there was a bigger picture to it. It wasn't just what you think was happening. So I feel there may be some sort of clarity coming into your life around this. And I'm also seeing that maybe because you're watching something, you're realizing something in your own life because whatever's playing out in this TV show or movie is also playing out in your life. And it's kind of weird that you're watching this thing because it's almost like it's playing out your life in a way. So that's really interesting. And you're going to have to share with me in the comment section below, Scorpio, if this is what you're feeling recently. And the other thing here is this is a cycle ending. You have outgrown whatever experience you've been having and this version of you. And I feel change is inevitable here. So you're feeling the change. You know that things need to change. And maybe that confirmation of that change has been staring you in the face, and maybe you're feeling annoyed or a certain way about it because I feel it's a truth that keeps repeating itself to you. And there's almost like this inner battle that some of you have been facing. And surrender is what Spirit is saying here. Surrender to this ending, surrender to the feelings. You know, sometimes the mind wanders. Keep yourself centered and grounded. I feel what's happening here is this is still a nervous system reset that you are moving through. And we just had the blood moon eclipse, right, on the 3rd of March. We are now here moving towards the 10th. I feel 10 of March is a peak point energetically for you. I've been feeling this for all the signs recently, and it's just everything that is going on in the cosmos that is actually supporting us and stepping into some sort of new energy. And this new energy is coming in as a wave throughout the world in the collective. And I feel that because you're here today, you're a part of this, right? So you've been feeling things, you've been seeing things, you've been dreaming things, you've been visualizing them, imagining them. So just be mindful that sometimes our imagination can go wild and we can start to feel a lot of things. It's like an activation that happens without us even knowing or realizing it. You know, I'm hearing words that people have spoken. I'm getting grudges here, all kinds of things, disappointments, all sorts of visions, stories that are being repeated and then changed, going back this way, that way. Had I said it this way? Had they done this? Like all kinds of stuff. So let's clear this out of our mind. You know, implementing a daily practice that allows you to stay grounded. I've been sharing this on the channel recently is for me, my mind wanders and I have to use a guided meditation. I've just learned that that's what works for me. So that's what I use. And it allows me to focus on the voice that is guiding me so I can move through the experience. And what I've been doing recently is using VR to go into that meditative state because they have these VR meditation games, which is really cool. Right? I know some of you not into VR. I can't play games because I get nauseous from the movement. But when you're sitting still using that VR head machine, um, it's really cool. I haven't done that in a while. I'm actually, because I've got that in my mind right now, I'm going to do it today. So this is you launching into space. I feel like you are the rocket. You are the astronaut inside the rocket. You are everything that is tied to whatever it is that's going into outer space, right? And I feel that there's a collective energy here. There's many of us that are rising and elevating and ascending and transcending right now. There's illumination happening here. There's clarity coming in and a bigger picture. And also, I feel that this energy is tied to New Earth. We are still in the process of, this experience that we have been in, falling away and then the new one emerging. And this is you also, a version that is rising and emerging through the experiences you are currently having in your personal life. So you might be going through something in your work experience, Scorpio, maybe at home in your personal life. Maybe this has to do with your physical health or something else. Know that you are meant to rise from this experience, that things are going to work out for you, right? But you have to actively participate in the rising within this experience. And I want you to know that your life is filled with blessings and miracles. They're already there. The door has been unlocked. You've already walked through it. So all we're doing right now is clearing the path for you to actually see these blessings and miracles. So whatever it was that happened in the past, they want you to bury that, right? Forgive yourself and whoever it was that was involved. Yes, it did happen to you. Maybe it was unfair, but that weight that you're carrying, no one else is going to feel it. You are the only one that's going to feel that weight. So you're meant to rise above it. And I feel you've been feeling that this is what you're meant to do because maybe you've been doing some inner work and you're starting to realize that you're becoming more lighter. So this is why you're floating up into space in a way, right? And you may have had dreams where you are floating or flying. You'll have to share with me if that's something that you have been experiencing. And you're taking off somewhere in your world, like something is working out for you. Whatever it is that you are doing, it is working out. Now, they are encouraging you to wield your power intentionally as you're moving through your life right now with whatever it is that you are focusing on, because you're going to see things manifesting and materializing really quickly. This is where the universe is responding to you, Scorpio. Okay, so things are taking off and they're also going to come back. So this is where the energy that you are outputting in your world is now going to be reflected to you, and you're going to see the results of that. And they're reminding you that you have a lot of power in a specific situation that you might be inquiring about or asking spirit for guidance around. And you are so supported, especially divinely supported. You're going to see a lot of that support around you. When we're in a place of this Ten of Swords energy, it can feel like there is no support. We're alone in the world. But there are other individuals that have gone through similar experiences as you. I feel like I've also gone through a similar experience as you, Scorpio, where I've hit rock bottom a few times in my life. And I'm the type of person that will not accept that in my life, right? You might be different, but I feel like, nope, I'm not going to let this happen. So I'm going to rise up because I have power. This is my life, right? So for me, it's like really important for me to, take ownership of my actions, my thoughts, the way that I'm showing up in my world. And anytime I take that stance and I step into that role in my world as a leader, as an authority, I find myself rising much more powerful. So I feel this is what's happening for some of you as well, is you are getting up, dusting yourself off and moving again. And here with the Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing that things are busy for some of you. There's a lot of responsibilities, obligations, things that you have to do that you feel you have to tend to. I feel some of these things are things that you believe, but they're not actually true. What is this for you? This might not be for everyone, right? I think that there's a lot of balls that you have been juggling. And recently, Spirit has been encouraging you to put some of those balls down. There's a lot of thoughts here moving around, and I see that you are also either rearranging or moving things around in your material world. Balance is going to be key here, is what Spirit is saying, and that nervous system reset, right? To really bring yourself to a place of peace and calm within your body water, within your emotional body, right? You might be feeling emotions all over the place right now, right? It's the energies in the air, everyone. And, it's okay if you make a few mistakes here and there. I feel this 10 of Swords may be like a mistake or a failure, and it feels like it's been a really heavy one. And perhaps you have maybe recently let it go, and you're starting to see that life is a little bit more um, flowy, things feel a bit more efficient. I'm getting bouts of energies, different ones that you have been experiencing recently, and I feel this is like week to week for you, where one week things are feeling amazing and you're feeling super aligned, and then the next week things are a little bit chaotic or out of alignment or out of balance. So I feel a steady schedule or some sort of a system or consistency or repetition with something here is going to be important for you. And also the many different signs, synchronicities, serendipitous moments, all these kinds of things that are happening for you. You're going to experience them, and you're going to have to share with me what these are for you, Scorpio, because I'm seeing you've been thinking things and they're showing up. And this might just be online. This could be like the algorithm. I feel sometimes we're in an algorithm in this earth, and you might have been thinking something, and then all of a sudden it is being served up to you online. And you're kind of like, but I didn't say that out loud. So how does it know? Right? So it's synchronicities and things that are happening, whatever way they are. Yeah, sure. The internet is programmed to do that, and, look at what it is that we're looking at to cater it to us. Now, the other thing here is moderation and just being aware of the things in your material world that can sometimes influence us, manipulate us, or, the illusions that are there. I feel that right now, as you're moving through your world, you're seeing a lot more. And this isn't just seeing things that are surface level, you're seeing behind that surface, you're seeing under the cracks, you're seeing through things here. So this could be patterns, this could be, body language, micro expressions, things that people aren't saying, but you can read the eyes or whatever this is. I feel that you have this innate ability to read into things that most people can't. And I don't even have the word for what this is. Maybe you do. You can share with me, but there's this amplification of this gift right now. And, this specific gift, I felt it before where it's strengthened and I feel super confused. I'm like, okay, what's going on right now? Because I'm feeling a lot of things I didn't feel before. And I'm seeing things like, am I crazy? Like, what's going on right now? So I'll just calm myself down and I'll observe what I'm seeing, where I'm at peace, and I'm not bothered by what I'm seeing. I'm not trying to figure it out or do whatever it is that I'm feeling in the moment when I see these things. And then I sit with it for a little while. And this is where I personally find that I receive messages and answers. Things make more sense. And especially like recently, this is how the energy is coming in here from the Two of Pentacles when things are lining up. Recently, my husband and I took our puppy out at night. We live in the mountains. I'm still unfamiliar with the experience here because we're only 6 months into this experience. So when we were outside, we heard this movement of a sound. It was super close. It went far, came back. It sounded like a submarine beeping. I immediately got scared because I don't know what this noise is. I've never heard it. And my husband's like, I'll go check it out. I'm like, no, don't go. I think it's an alien, right? Immediately thinking it's not from this world, right? And he was like, it's okay. I'll go check. And I'm like, no, I don't want anything to happen to you. You got to come back. So he did. And we went inside, and right away I started researching to figure out what that sign is. And that's what I have to, like, for me, I have to do that. I've got to figure out what it is. And I feel for some of you, there is this energy, and I did figure it out, found out it was a saw-whet owl. I think that's the name of it. And it makes that sound and it travels, its voice, it doesn't move the owl, but the voice travels around the trees. It's so wild, right? That's what was freaking me out, the sound of the voice traveling, but not hearing the noise of the movement of it traveling. And once I knew, now I'm not afraid to go outside and check it out. So I feel this is how things are lining up for you and coming together, is through maybe fear first of the unknown, not knowing what it is. But then once you understand what it is by exploring it, then you are not afraid of it and you're able, it almost like unlocks this dark space. So this is what the Two of Pentacles is representing for you, are, the ways that things are aligning for you and falling into place. So I wanted to pull a Priestess of Light Oracle for you today. And this is all the light that is in your life right now. We're going to draw out a message that your soul needs to hear as you're moving through this. So bright heart light, look at that. This is your bright heart light in whatever ending, whatever closure you're going through. And we have open connection. So they want you to stay open as you're moving through your world right now, Scorpio. And we have the number 18 on this card, so you may have seen this number recently. Another light code connecting you today. So my book here is falling apart because I use this card deck quite often in my personal life. I absolutely love it. So this peaceful yet powerful priestess of the heart comes to bring you unbounded hope and meaningful connections. She's emerging from the forest where lush green vegetation grows all around her. Like the woman pictured here, a brilliant radiance is sourced at your own heart center, with rays reaching out to the world. Even if you try to contain it, your soul light is energetically vibrant and always longing to connect. This marks a time of opening for you. You may have been feeling disconnected or isolated lately, by your own choosing or due to circumstances outside of your control. Either way, you're getting ready to come out of the trees and forge the profound soul-to-soul connections that enrich your life and bring you into alignment with the universal fields of unlimited abundance. This is a powerful card of manifestation. When you open your heart to receive from and give to others, the universe itself sends kindred spirits willing to share their heart light, assistance, and solutions with you. On a purely practical level, this card could portend blossoming friendships and perhaps new love on the horizon. It's time to release your hesitation, let yourself trust, and open up to honoring support all around you. And I've got an affirmation for you as well. So if this reading is resonating for you, feel free to write this affirmation down and use it over the next 18 days. And seal it in the comment section below as well. So I am willing to connect. I open my heart and my life to the love and caring friendships my spirit desires and deserves. So once again, I am willing to connect. I open my heart and my life to the love and caring friendships my spirit desires and deserves. So that is your message from the Priestess of Light. And we're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So we are getting for you 9999. You are moving through an important shift right now. So the message here is you are overcoming the challenges you are experiencing, and know that you are going to overcome them. Whatever these challenges are, know that they are only temporary. They too shall pass. So you are mastering wisdom through these challenges. There's a discovery happening here as well. This is a spiritual journey for you, and know that this experience has so many blessings in it for you. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day Mindset Shift and 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes, even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.